All right, TJ, it aired on the network. Big fight Saturday night. We spoke at length. First things first, most people don't know here, you guys are still cutting weight. You're pounding back the water. How difficult is it with all these media here answering, technically repetitive questions all the time?
You know what, this is just part of it, and you can't let the negative creep into your mind. You just want to stay positive about everything, man. This is what I want to be here. I want this exposure. I want to win this fight and all this, and this is what comes along with it. So, I welcome that, and my weight cut's going, as planned, and I feel like while weight cutting is a little bit challenging, it's a little uncomfortable at the end. It's something that if you do your homework and you like follow a strict plan, it's no problem come fight time.
You got to this fight with Gray Maynard via the blue-collar work ethic. You haven't left the comforts of Cole Harbour. You haven't gone around the world to train with all these super camps. He's actually the opposite. He's at Extreme Couture. He went to he's at AKA right now. You've done it blue-collar from home.
Yeah, everybody has their own path, and I chose mine, and I feel like I'm always improving as a fighter, training at Fit Plus, and I get pushed the way I need, and I get told what I don't want to hear sometimes, which is really important for fighters. And I think that that'll allow you to be successful. And I never feel like I'm the best fighter in the world. I always feel like I have to get better. When you think you're the best and you can't get, then you're done. So you got to be hungry, you got to be humble, and you got to keep working.
He made it clear to me that you have no holes in your game, and if there's any holes, they're just minor adjustments. If he's going to win this fight to defeat you, it's a game of inches and adjustments. Very complimentary from your opponent.
Yeah, and I got nothing but complimentary things to say about his game. He's got knockout power, and he's got good boxing. I know that he's obviously working on everything else, and his jiu-jitsu and his wrestling is obviously his strongest point. And that's one of those ones that you can have weaknesses in other areas if you're strong there. And it's going to be a tough fight for me. And I feel like like you said, my skills. I'm a well-rounded fighter, and I attribute that just to constantly trying to evolve and getting pushed and being told what sometimes you don't want to hear when you just want to go and roll around on the mats and have some fun. You gotta go do kickboxing or something else. So
how important is pace in this fight to make sure his VO max doesn't match yours, and it's your rhythm that dictates the fight?
I think pace is important in any fight, and it's a matter of dictating it. If you can set it and fight your fight and get in someone's face, then you're gonna have a good chance to win. And that's a huge thing for me, and in every fight.
You're one fight away. We know that. You've heard it. You've answered it 1,000 times. You're one fight away from finally getting a title shot in the elite Super Bowl of the organization, UFC. Ben Henderson, I'm sure he'll be watching. What kind of performance that you have to have on Saturday night to have the champion say, oh, this will be a tough fight if I take it on TJ Grant?
You know what? I'm not really too worried. I'm worrying about going out there and just fighting my fight. And, I know how I fight, and I know that if I do what I do, I'm gonna show everything I can. I will unload everything. Hopefully the fans get to see good mixed martial arts and a real fight on their hands.
In essence, paint a devastating masterpiece.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually said that, but yeah, I mean, whatever, like a violent masterpiece or whatever it is, a symphony of violence. I'll do whatever it takes to win. And like I said, if I fight the way I fight, it's gonna be entertaining.
The pressure's on, you know that, because if you win, I have to go to Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, and see you.
Well, yeah, I mean, we talked about this now for quite a while, and I've heard it. I'll see it I'll believe it when I see it.
Yes, TJ Grant fighting Saturday night, UFC 160. Title shot could be on the line, and a trip to Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia for yours truly.